Hello, 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 and welcome back to Strange Horticulture, episode 4. We're on day 5, so we had a little double feature last time. So, day 5, Tuesday. My plan for today is we'll do the day first, and then what I'd like to do is do a little bit of organization. I think what I'll do is I'll organize the plants we've identified alphabetically for now, and then I'll organize the rest based on, I don't know, maybe type or color or something like that to make them a little easier to identify. But for now, let's take a look at this card. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east, where the Everheart grows. Castle to the northwest of the abbey. So I have to find where there's an abbey. There's a Calder Abbey, northwest, so Egremont Castle. What else does it say? She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles east, 1, 2, 3, where the Everheart grows. There. I'm gonna click here and I'll just A dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. Turn down the volume a little bit. Alright, collect. Okay, new plant acquired. It's got some, like, Jack and the Beanstalk looking leaves. Some pretty, like, heart-shaped or spade-shaped leaves with veins in them. Very twisty vines that have pink flowers growing at the ends. There's 2 petals each, kind of surrounding a more central, like, darker pink flower. The whole thing is a very, very pretty color of pink, kind of a hot pink. Okay. Alright. Let me, oh, I don't have this open. Let's open that up first. There we go. Alright. Very nice. Faye Swift. What have you done to me? I see the woman in the jade mask everywhere. And that creature that stands over her shoulder, I almost feel like I can sense its desires. It is afraid of the sisterhood, that much is clear. It will lay waste to them. So much death, but it can be avoided with Arduina's protection. I do not know if I am awake or asleep even now. I feel the darkness tearing at my mind. Worry less. Alright. I seem to recall that was a plant that I had a little bit of trouble identifying last time. So let me see. I don't know if I have that one. Let's see, we need worry less. Yeah, I don't know if I actually identified that one. Alright, worry less is an aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of the flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. So it's a leaf that's got kind of a vein in it. Dark blue flower, smells like sweet rhubarb. This doesn't have a vein, but they're approximately the right shape. This one has cream-colored flowers. They smell wonderful. I am a little worried that these are a bit too pointy. However, we do kind of have this little bit of a like a node right here, which does seem like this little bump right here that kind of splits off, which looks promising. And it does say it smells wonderful, so perhaps I'll hope this is worryless. It is good. Okay. I was all worried there. Hop heart. Inhaling smoke from burning the dried leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. Okay. So blue flowers. Interesting. These have blue flowers, but I don't know if it's the right kind. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. Interesting. It does look like the petals have a little bit of almost like a vein on them too, so I'm not entirely sure, but I'm going to, I'll set that aside for now. Actually, hold on. This also looks quite promising. That pretty, like the pink and, not pink, like purple and gold flower from before. It doesn't say anything about firm leaves though. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. I don't know if this is blue enough. Not sure. Alright. Also this one. Blue flowers, stiff leaves. This looks like it actually might be close. Yeah, it has the right shape to it too. Underneath the petals. I'm actually gonna label this one as hop heart. Okay. Alright. Let's move on. Next person. Simone, the librarian. I met a strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. Stranger still, he asked after you. He said he had something for you. Don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you, but he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. Said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west, at least I think he was. He said he was looking for the Winster Spring. I'll write this down for you. Anyway, that's my news. Did you manage to find the plant I wanted? Oh, yeah. That was something that you did want. Huh. So, there's a common trust right here. There you go. I got a note. Man wanted to meet you, headed west from Sedberg, possibly near to the source of the river Winster. That is not my map. This is my map. Alright. Headed west from Sedberg. Where's Sedberg? Okay, headed west from Sedberg. Sedberg is all the way east. Okay. Possibly near to the source of the river Winster. So... where's the river Winster? So there's the river Sprint, the river Kent, the river Kent just kind of continues, the river Gilpin, the river Winster. Here it is. West from Sedberg. Possibly near to the source of the river Winster. Okay. So this looks like the source of the river Winster. Nothing here. Okay. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna put this in letters for now while I wait for my will to explore to go back up. And let's talk to another person. Conrad Stanway. I am not long for this world, and I have decided that I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the rare and beautiful Cabalia, like a rare huntsman with their Dranthium-covered tombs. Okay. Alright. Cabalia. Is that... I feel like that was a British-looking one. Maybe not. Yeah, this is definitely why I need to organize my plants. There's so many of them. Cabalia? Oh yeah, here's the... I wasn't sure of it. The flowers are soft purple with a sweet scent. And I believe this was the one that was like... You could get a 6 or 7. A rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Cabalia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. There's definitely 6 on at least 2 of these. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. Okay. I think that's good enough. It is indeed Cabalia. Eyebright. Take care not to touch its brightly colored thorns. They will do no lasting damage, but they contain a small amount of venom that will cause a severe pain for several days after. A plant that only grows to the south in warmer climates, where they call it Loth, after a long-dead king. Known to improve eyesight at night, even in the darkest places. Interesting. Alright. So I'm going to take the little question mark off of this Cabalia. Because we definitely know what it is now. Alright, we have more will to explore. So, west of Sedberg, possibly near to the source of the River Winster. Well, it wasn't all the way down here. This is still west of Sedberg, but it's awfully south. I'm gonna try this one, perhaps? Ah, okay, it's just the other end. The hermit's camp is easy to find, nestled between 2 boulders above the spring. The cooled remains of a fire ringed by stones is the only immediate sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there is no reply. The hermit is not here. A more thorough search of the campsite yields something interesting. Tucked off to one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Down to over 3. Okay. Oh, I got more wood to explore. Excellent. Down to over 3. Alright. So we started here, so down to... Was it right 3, I think? 1, 2, 3. Over here. The camp at the Winster Spring has led me to another camp of sorts, where I am greeted by an eccentric man. "Oh, yes, yes, ho, 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 ho," the man says. "You must take this. Take it, take it." At his insistence, I receive the looking glass that he thrusts into my hands. He places an envelope delicately on top. "Ho, ho, it's no use to me anymore. Ho, ho, no use. Don't forget the red, the red, the red, the red. Ho, ho, ebony." I am sure that he is quite mad. I got an item and a letter. Interesting. So this little contraption thing, looking glass, looks like a weird monocle with handles, and a letter. It is said that the red ebony plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the plant in concert with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Interesting. Red ebony plant. I'll put that in here. Alright. I'm going to put the original note in the archive. We'll keep the letter for now. Alright, ring the bell. Unknown. Somebody with a green mask. Your reputation is growing, horticulturist. I hear you are the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it is being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some hop heart. Yeah. This was what we thought was hop heart. Who's that? Plant identified. Book entry. Copper Caledonian. Eris agaricum. This plant has a rejuvenation effect, but most who have tried to benefit from its properties have come to realize that it is a curse, not a blessing. Though you may appear younger, you will quickly become more frail and brittle. The red patches that are often seen growing on it are in fact a type of fungus themselves and not a part of the plant. Copper Caledonian looks sort of like this one. A mushroom-like plant with red warts growing on it. I mean, it has about the same shape. Interesting. I think I'll tag that with a little question mark. Alright. Very nice. Okay. Next bill, next customer. Verona Green, welcome back. Reuben Ward has called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation of the Swinside Stone Circle. Unique expertise. Ha! He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg, gave it a good long thought, actually, but my curiosity has got the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet they've found something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe. I could do with some witch fig to take with me. Always comes in useful. Witch fig. Something with like little berries on it, I think. That was what I had looked at before. I think it was this one that I was thinking. It says it has similar things to fever kiss. Witch fig. A plant that is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It is also well liked by butterflies. It has similar leaves to the fever kiss plants. This is fever kiss. It has sort of similar shaped leaves. They're different color, but they're similar shape, which it is often confused with. It's got these little berry-like things. I think this is witch fig. It is. Got another book entry. Jacob's Worth. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of the Jacob's Worth, but it is the leaves that have the most interesting properties. It is said they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate, and have been used successfully to find many a lost wanderer out on the fells. Interesting. Take a sip of my tea. Excellent. Okay. Very nice. Let me make sure I label this as witch fig. Witch fig. Okay. Very nice. Next person. Oops. Isidore Burbage. I never see anybody in your shop. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. Believe me, I wouldn't be in here if I didn't have to be, especially with that damn cat still here. Don't be mean to Hellebore. I need some bishop's parasol for a work-related matter. Okay. Bishop's parasol. This is what I thought it was. A viscous white liquid can be seen oozing from its underside. Ah, yes. I think I was pretty confident on this one, because bishop's parasol emits the, milky fluid that can be consumed as a treatment for stomach pains. As a treatment for stomach pains, you say. A work-related matter. Got it. Seems awful suspicious, but hey, who am I to judge? Use plant. It is indeed Bishop's parasol. Collect a book entry. Royal Gentia. Sometimes called Everheart, the pink flowers of the Royal Gentia are made up of 2 large kidney-shaped petals. One of the few known ways to release the bind of Swift Snare is to apply a paste created from the sap of the Royal Gentia. Alright, that one is the fun pink one that we actually discovered earlier. If you remember, it said something about the Everheart. Wait. Here. Here. Everheart. Very nice. Okay. Alright, so that is at the end of the day here. Before we end off the day, though, as promised, I'm going to do a little bit of organization. Alright, so I'm gonna open up my strange little book of plants here. And we're gonna go based on the names of these. I'll organize them alphabetically. So we'll start off with Aguria. That up here. Bishop's parasol. I just used that. That's handy. Alright. Bishop's parasol. Brimlock. Actually, hold on. How much room do I have? I actually have a lot of room. Alright. We're actually going to do this. We're going to put all the A's up here, which we only have 1 for now, but I think we might get more. Put all the B's underneath. So we need Bishop's parasol, we need Brimlock. Brimlock. That is over here, I believe. Brimlock, beautiful. Butterdale, that was a purple flower, right? Butterdale, beautiful. Right. Butterdale. We need Caballia, which is that purpley flower over here. Which this is actually a C, so I'll put that up there. I'll just keep scooting all of these over. Candlewood. That is the one that I have the best guess for. Pavilion, also known as Lovelock. Put that there. Which actually, I should take the question mark off of it because I do know. Should like this instead. Okay, very nice. Common Trouse over here. Copper Caledonian. This is the one that I thought might be the Copper Caledonian. Eyebright. Alright. So we're skipping the D. Interesting. There's a lot of these that I haven't identified. Okay. Winterboar, I'm just going to preemptively start putting some of these ones over here. Fever Kiss will have to come this way a little bit. And we'll put all of the unidentified ones up here somewhere. I'm sure I could fit all of the unidentified ones up there. Actually, I think I can. Interesting. Alright. Wonderful. Okay. So we need Eyebright. Did we ever figure out what that was? Eyebright. Euphrasia officinalis. Interesting. Brightly colored thorns. I did see this one, but I don't know if I would call it brightly colored thorns. It's a little pink flower that smells pleasant. I don't consider those brightly colored, but it looks like it might be right. I don't know. So we don't know about Eyebright yet. I think I'll leave it for now. This actually looks like... What was that one? The Jacob's Worth. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of the Jacob's Worth. These certainly look unusual, but it is the leaves that have the most interesting properties. It said they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate. It says the leaves have a mind of their own. This does look pretty similar. I think I'm going to label this as Jacob's Worth. Okay. I'll throw that over here. Very nice. I'm curious about this one. Okay, it smells rotten. Okay, we're not sure about eyebright yet, so I will just simply leave a space under here. Maybe I'll combine, this will be A and B, this will be C and D, this one will be E and F, box button, forest camphor, put G over here, or we'll go somewhere down the line over there. E and F, G, that'll go somewhere down over here, and H. Some L's, G, and okay. Alright. So we have eyebright, farmer's worry, which I think... Did I ever identify that one? I don't know if I ever identified farmer's worry. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I ever identified farmer's worry. Yeah, alright. Oops, I didn't mean to close it entirely. Alright, so farmer's worry, we don't have any of that. We do have fever kiss. Put that up there to start. Forest camphor. Box button. I'll put EFG up here. Gandy root. Gilded dendra with a question mark. And gray sandfire. Alright, good enough. Then we'll start on the H's over here. Harlequin blue. That was over here. Harlequin blue. Next page. Henchuck we haven't identified yet. I don't know if we have it yet. Hop heart is over here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Jacob's Worth. Lady of Summer. Lemon Dandy. So H-I-J-K-L, I guess. Lady of Summer, Lemon Dandy. I'll put all the unidentified ones over here. Alright. And then... Maybe I'll do A through D. Just because then it'll make my life a little easier. Takes up a little less room. We can always rearrange as we need to. Alright. Gray sandfire, harlequin blue, art, Jacob's Worth, Lady of Summer, Lemon Dandy. And then we'll go for the M's. So we have Mary's Breath. I don't remember if I identified that one. I did. Alright, Mary's Breath. Meek Dew. Mellow Glow, which I think was this one. Yep. Bennett. Over here. Wren. Spiky looking one. I should also take the question mark off of this label as well, because I did identify it. Royal Gintia. There. Shimmerlun down here. St. John's Poppy. Storian, which we're not sure of yet. Actually, I do have this one. Yeah. Sunset Mountcap, or Stinking Mountcap. Wandering View. Winterboar. Witch Fig, and Worry Less. I did identify Worry Less. Oh, here. Oh, wait, no. That's not Worry Less. Where did I put the Worry Less? Already losing plants. Okay, I think all these are definitely what they say they are. So Winterboar. Let's do all of these over. Winterboar. Witch Fig. And Worry Less. Did I put it over here by accident? Ah. Yes, this is the Worry Less. I just forgot to label it. Okay. Here it is. Worry Less. Worry Less. Okay. Excellent. Alright. Okay, that looks much better now. We'll bring the water can over here. We'll put the unidentified ones up here. Just to have a little bit of space for them. Alright. Very nice. Awesome. Okay, so now it's organized. And with that, I will call it an episode. So I'll end the day. Actually, before I go too far, there was another new person. Unknown, the woman in the jade mask. So this is the woman that Faye Swift has been having nightmares about. So her name is Unknown. Little is known about the mysterious woman in the jade mask. She is occasionally seen in Undermere, but people understandably avoid her cold demeanor. Interesting. Alright. And I don't think there's anything super new from any of these other people. Okay. Very nice. Alright, so let's end the day. Okay, new card. The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards to the fork. Not long after, the girl left home. Her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. Okay. Interesting. Day 6 is Wednesday. I am quite intrigued to see, especially with some of the ways that these bios shape up. Reuben Ward sounds like he might be somebody that this little behind-the-scenes story is referring to. Definitely seems interesting. His only child ran away from home. So, and Bethany Coleman looks like somebody who, she left home at 14, so, I don't know. It's interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Well, that'll be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and maybe a comment letting me know, you know, how you're enjoying the series so far. I will do my best to eventually, I'd like to make my little PNG tuber not stare directly into your soul the entire time. But I'd like to make a 3/4 view. By the time you're watching this, I may have already done so, but we'll see. But anyway, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and drink some good tea, go outside, take care of yourself, take some time for yourself. That's important. You're important. And I will catch you in the next one. See ya!